So we see our rollerbladers here on the right hand side, and then the car park, well, the motorbike park is absolutely jam-packed. Never seen so many bikes here before. It's absolutely amazing. Just hundreds and hundreds of the things. So we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to duck down to the left down here, head down towards the road, and then make our way back to the traffic lights and go for a little walk down along the riverfront by, you see the bikes going right the way down the end there. So we're going to head down this way, just let these bikes get past us, and head back down towards the where the fireworks are going to be. So we see all the trees lit up here along the river. Crowds of people starting to form here. So we're going to head back in this way. So this is on the left here. I don't know if we showed you this in one of the early videos. They were setting up this basketball court when I was here playing music. They finished it. They had a big competition here on Sunday, which drew a big crowd, which is surprising given how hot it was out here. But yeah, they had a lot of teams playing, little half-court basketball competition, and they've got another one coming up on, can I see the date there? The 18th of August. So they'll be doing it again. Very, very popular here, but not a sport that I'm really interested in any way, shape or form. So, we're going to see if we can get across this road here and go and have a look at the crowds building up out here. Okay, green light. So we're going to cross over here. So this is taking us over to the bridge. Can't actually access the bridge. As you can see, it's blocked off. Everybody's crowded around here. But up in the distance here, we can see where all the drones are taking off from. So they still have some of these being set up, but I'm told there's 1,500 drones involved in this display. They go right the way back to the other end of the bridge. You see huge big crowds of people here checking them out. They are very popular. I don't know that they've had a drone show like this in YunFu before. I'll have to ask and see. So we're going to take a little walk down the river here, have a look at what's going on, and seduce what the crowds are like. So as we look down the road here, the car parking on the side of the road is absolutely jam-packed. I've never seen that before. You know, I've been here 2 weeks. Normally along here there's, a car here and there. It's not really a place that fills up. But on this occasion, a lot of people came down early this afternoon. I come for a walk out about 3 o'clock, and there were lots of people down here parking cars and then unloading all the gear, heading up to the shopping centre or somewhere else to just go and hang out for the day while they waited for everything to get happening. And then a lot of people are already sitting down here, sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock, claiming their spot, claiming the best spots to sit. So, wow, so many people. It's there's huge expectations. Everybody's excited for tonight. It promises to be a fantastic show. Just endless people everywhere. Okay, we see people down here with little buckets of things for sale. No doubt there will be people setting up little stalls for food and drinks, kids' toys, all that sort of thing. You'll often find in parks there'll be people selling things like those plastic things they use for making bubbles and stuff like that. So yeah, there will be people selling all sorts of stuff along the road here, no doubt. I'm glad we're living close by, so we don't have to try and drive home afterwards. The traffic on the road here, I reckon after the show is just going to be horrific. Quite a few cameras set up here. So people looking to get photos of the show. We'll actually be getting photos from up higher, which will be hopefully we get some good shots for them. So we've got quite a few friends coming. We have a live broadcast being conducted from up on the roof where we're going to be watching from. So, people all over China can be watching live, which I think that a lot of the people who work for the company in other provinces will be online checking it all out. So as we look over to the left here, if we just look up, pan up here, this building in front of us, we're going to be up on the roof of there watching tonight. So we've got just about the best house in the seat, I reckon. It'll be a top spot to be watching from. So here's a lady with a big bunch of balloons, selling balloons. Another very, very common thing. Actually, I laughed the first time I saw these. Saw somebody heading down to, wherever they were heading to sell them. And they just had, 4 or 5 times that amount of balloons tied onto the back of a motorbike. And they... riding down the street with hundreds of them things hanging off the back of your bike. It was quite amazing to see. So if we look back now, we see here the main building, and just over to the left of there, it's a bit hard to see because it's dark, just over to the left, to the right, is where the fireworks are going to be let off from. And then from there, we're going to be up here. Oh, I can see somebody up there now. Oh, that must be our live photographer. So down here we have a little boat chugging past. There were 6 or 7 of these coming out earlier. They're not wearing police or emergency services uniforms or anything like that. They just look like volunteers. So probably just around in case with so many crowds. Basically the river comes right up to the wall here in quite a few places, so they'll be just in case people end up going over the barrier, or with the amount of people pushing against it, maybe even through the barrier. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully they're not needed. And they might also be used in case of emergencies relating to the fireworks barges if something goes wrong on one of them. But again, hopefully they're not needed for any purpose and everything goes smoothly. Okay, we are going to carry on a little bit further. So you see there's a lot of cars over on the other bank of the river just lining up. They're only allowed to get so far down. So these people here that are a bit further away are probably going to have a better view. If we look back down this way, you see a lot of these overhanging trees. I think a lot of the people further down there are going to find their view rather impeded, especially if the drones are operating off that bridge. If they are just flying straight up from there, then chances are they may well be behind the trees for a lot of those people. So we'll see. Well, we won't see because I won't be there, but they'll see or not see whether they got a good position. Oh, crowds of people everywhere. And this crowds of people carries on pretty much down to the next bridge you can see in the distance there. Although it is starting to thin out a little bit. So just looking back from here, so we can see fireworks barges, bridge there where the drones will be. And so we're now going to head back. We're going to cross over the road. We might go a little bit further, just away from that intersection a bit, to try and get over the road. So we're going to duck up the road a little bit, grab a cold drink, and then we're going to head up to the apartment and get ready. I've got to get a couple other cameras organised. So yeah, it's all go. It's all go tonight. So yeah, big night. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't seen many fireworks shows here in China since I got here. Only a couple of proper shows, you know, Chinese New Year and stuff. A lot of people letting off fireworks, but it's not a proper fireworks display like tonight's going to be. I think I've only seen two other fireworks displays in China. One was the opening of the sports stadium in Dinghu, which we got some music playing here. We'll get past here to continue. So yeah, the opening of the sports stadium back in Dinghu. Also here we see another stall doing food. Yeah, they had a huge big fireworks display in Dinghu, which was amazing. It was like no other fireworks display I've ever seen, in that there was no wind. It was a really, really still night. So as the fireworks were exploding, normally you see that smoke in the aftermath of the fireworks and they sort of drift away. But because there was absolutely no wind, the smoke just hung in the air, and it was a 45-minute fireworks display. So by the time they were sort of 20 minutes in, there was so much smoke hanging in the air, you couldn't actually see the fireworks anymore. It was just absolutely covered by the smoke. And yeah, I got some really good photos. It looked absolutely amazing. So while I'm talking about this, if I remember what I'm talking about when I get home, we'll try and chuck some photos, edit some photos into the video to give you a look. And the other one I saw was at Zhuhai's Ocean Kingdom, which we went to in 2018, I think. And we actually got a really good night. So normally they do a fireworks display pretty much every night. They'll have a fireworks display out there. But we went there, it happened to be, let's just turn this philo thing off. It happened to be Chinese New Year time. So they actually did an extra long fireworks display. Lasted, oh God, I don't even know, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So we had, as well as the fireworks up in the sky, they also had those guys on in the water with like water jets off their feet shooting up into the sky with fireworks coming off of them. They had an amazing laser light show. So same thing, I'll try and find, I have got some footage of that somewhere. I'll try and find a bit of footage and edit in as we're talking here. So we're going to duck into the shop here, grab a drink, head back to the apartment, get everything organised. And next time we see you, we should be bringing you some fireworks. So we're up on the roof now. We're about 5 or 10 minutes away from the start of the fireworks display here. So we're going to spin ourselves around here, give you a bit of a look at what's going on down here. So as we can pan down to the street, you see just mobs and mobs of people all over the place. We've got all the buildings along here, the roofs are lined with people, all looking for the best vantage point. More people back here. So I don't know how much of the fireworks they are actually going to see. And then next door to us, we have quite a large gathering of people. And then inside here, we have our live broadcast happening. So we have to keep things fairly quiet up here at the moment until the fireworks display starts. So they've actually just started the live broadcast. And yeah, the show will be starting soon. So we can see a drone flying across the sky there. So there's quite a number of them up in the sky looking to get video and photos on top of the drone show. So it is getting close to time. So here we have lines and lines of drones launching up off the bridge we saw earlier. Wow, that's amazing.
我笨咖喱菜雞豬羊牛乜都有，主要係先佢哋思想啊。
下班了。
下班了。
難咗成就難咗成吹，自然一圈心。咁亂講，自我雞圈啦，你吹自然一圈心係自然人家講。肉啊，煮肉。
啊，人中意揀個豆腐好啦。你哋頭先食天龍唔係係啊，
應該獨流啫，嚇佢應該流出嗰隻齊蛋黑黃。點啊？
有咯。
有啲執咪嘅。
這意思沒有，
我們是
Okay.
全部好驚人
It's just stunning.
我都蠻咬的，學到沒？一個你們。
这个挺好的，哎，这个蹲一下也行。
對呀，可以。
蹲一下也能看见的。快40岁了。
Next one is for the.
Yeah, it's really big.
哇，这来了呀！啊
，Some of the water here.
好型喎！控制鐵口，河中間。 得一個特性喺度。
今次啊，
燒來你用啊，燒來呢變成
是燈係嘛？
係，呢度有個特色，唔係投影啊，即係最水面表咁啊。
就喺大陸面打落邊啊！
So it looks like that was that. If we just head down the front here now, have a little look at the smoke now hanging over the city. So, Wen Shi, 40 years. I think that's a pretty successful celebration, and now we have these thousands and thousands of people all going to be trying to get their way home all at the same time. I'm glad we're already at home. The roads are going to be an absolute nightmare very, very soon. So just a quick look at the street here. People trying to get home after the fireworks. It's just absolute pandemonium out here. People absolutely everywhere. So there's traffic line right that way down to the next bridge, which is 800-900 meters down the road, and then looking down this road here as well, just jam-packed everywhere that you can see. So yeah, people, someone out the top of their car filming. So yeah, it's just mad traffic as far as we can see out here. And as we head down this way, same deal. As far as we can see, traffic just all over the place. Oh God, I'm glad we're staying right where we are and we don't have to drive ourselves back home, because I don't think I could handle it. I'd go insane. So just once again, I want to thank my hosts for their amazing generosity over the last couple of weeks. They've been absolutely fantastic. Provided me a place to stay. Just given me one of their little apartments to use. Taking me out dinners and everything. Just everything I've needed, they've taken care of. They're just some of the absolute best people I've met since I came to China. Really glad to have them in my life, and looking forward to hopefully next time they come down to Zhaoqing, repaying the favour. So thanks everyone who joined us on this adventure, had a look at our Zhaoqing adventure, and we will speak to you in the next one.